I'm Sebastian Simon's Mathematics. I have made 400 subscribers, or even more than that. Now I have 417. 417. Well, I basically have to color in a number that fits the 410s mark. So, I know you couldn't see the number very well because of this light, but here, I am Sebastian Simon's Mathematics. Today, me and my geometry class are discovering the Pythagorean Theorem. So, what is the Pythagorean Theorem? Well, we need to find out for ourselves. So, me and my geometry class, well, I've taught the Pythagorean Theorem to one of my other classes already, which was grade 8 mathematics. So, if I reach 450 subscribers, then I, personally, will do a mathematical ASMR. So, yeah. It's like, welcome to my channel. If I'm at 450 subscribers, which I need 33 more, apparently, then I'll do a mathematical ASMR. So, let's get going to the video. Standards. So, yeah, I'll be teaching this a whole another way, apparently, because me and my the geometry class is doing this project for the mathematician Pythagoras. Apparently, learning what he is. Let's go. Okay. Today, me and my geometry class are going to be discussing Pythagorean Theorem. And yes, it's geometry. So, speaking of which, Pythagorean Theorem is practically just triangles and squares that divide into triangles. Danny and Mix. Hi. Okay. Pythagorean Theorem is just squares and triangles. It's it's practically right triangles. So speaking of which, if we take this triangle, you see that there's a right triangle, right angle. So how on earth can we explain the Pythagorean theorem? Well, I've taught this theorem to my 8th grade mathematics class in quarter 1 and quarter 2, maybe. Yeah, our last quarter ended on April 26th, so never mind. This is a 90-degree angle. You see a little square next to that angle? Then that means it's a right angle. So, there are a couple of terms. Well, 2 terms. You're doing great. Keep going. Yeah. There are a couple of terms that I'd like you to remember. Oh, why did I grab brown? I was meant to grab red. Sorry. Okay. Here's a couple of terms that I would want you to remember. Well, these 2 are considered legs, but I would call this side leg A, and this side leg B. Okay, so it does not matter which order you put them in. It's just the number needs to be put in the things. So, leg A I call the longest side, leg B I call the shortest side. It's 8:17 right now. So why are we learning the Pythagorean theorem today, but we're supposed to be learning that in a few days? Well, we're just going to study and review for it. But yeah, here's another term. This is called the hypotenuse. The only diagonal line. So, speaking of which, the Pythagorean theorem is like triangles and squares. So, what if we find missing angles? So, let's say leg A is 4. Right? And let's say leg B is 3. Not -3. And the hypotenuse is 5, right? Yeah. Well, we need to figure out something. They all have like a square number of it. So, okay. So, if you want to know the formula, here it is now. So, it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Okay? We need to test and see if this is true. So, like, if we know if it's true or not, we could just figure it out using the Pythagorean theorem formula. So, we all know that a squared is my longest side, 4. 4 squared. Okay, one moment, I have a couple of comments. ASI. How do you know which side is A, B, and C? Okay. It doesn't matter which sides are A, B, or C. You complete 400 subs. I know, I told everyone at the beginning of my life. Okay, let's get back to the video. So, 4 squared, and then we need to check 3 squared. Well, let's see if they complete. Let's see if it is equal to 5 squared. It doesn't matter which side you put A or B. It can be swapped like 3 squared plus 4 squared is 5 squared. Or you could put it as how I did it. The longest side squared plus the shortest side squared equals the hypotenuse squared. You could do whatever you want, practically. It's just that you need to keep the hypotenuse how it is, okay? Okay. I forgot I have this house. Okay. Okay. So, what is 4 squared? 16. We have 16 plus, what is 3 squared? 9. Well, 16 plus 9. Well, what is 5 squared? 25. Was it true? Well, let's figure this out. 16 plus 9 is 25. So, I put a little question mark to see if it is true. 16 plus 9 is 25. 25 equals 25. If it's correct, then check. Okay. Mom, I'm sorry. Got it. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Oni Slacks, congratulations. Thank you. Oni Slacks. So what are we studying today? Well, we're studying the Pythagorean theorem and practically its theory. And more on my side. How to find missing angles are, well, what I would do is that if I would take, okay, yeah, I'm going to draw a triangle here. Okay. Okay, so this is my thing. It's like, if you square each of that, and use a squared plus b squared equals c squared, you'll get 9 plus 16 equals 25. Then 25 equals 25. And then you got it. Okay. So, I have to go, sorry, bro. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you for apologizing. Okay. Okay. Are you going on this? Okay. Oh. I kind of forgot. Okay. Okay. So, let's see. What should we do now? Okay. So, let's do 8 squared and 6 squared. And we need to find the hypotenuse, C. Okay. Okay. So now we're starting to find the angles. No. Now we're starting to find the Pythagorean theorem. So we need to find this angle if we do this and this. Okay. So in order to find the missing side, which I already know how, so you could just do a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And since c is missing, you don't have to put anything. So like, we do this. We usually do this. Okay, so a is 8 or 6, whatever you want. B is 6, alright, whatever you want. Well, since C is a missing number, we could just leave it how it is, okay? So, now I have 64, because 8 squared is 64. And now we add 6 squared. What is 6 squared? 36. Equals c squared. Well, what's 64 plus 36? 100. So like 100 is equal to c squared. Well, we're not done yet. So what do we need to do now? Square root, yes. So I take the square root of c squared. So what is the square root of c squared? Always c. And square root of 100 is 10. So 10 times 10 is 100. So 10 equals c. So now we know that 10 squared is 6 squared plus 8 squared. Okay. Anything else? Do you have any questions? Like, if you don't have any questions, that's okay. That's so totally fine with me if you don't. Okay. So, just in thought. Why? Like, what is the Pythagorean theorem? Like, how can we express that? Like, can we divide a whole entire square into two and make one perfect triangle? Yes. So, let's just leave this 10 here and erase this line here. If we take a perfect square, a perfect rectangle, we just leave 8 times 6, which is 48. So 48, this would all be right angles, 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Well, what is its area then? 48. So the area would have to be 48 square units. Well, if we divide the triangle into 2, then what would that be? 24. If we were to find the area of a triangle, well, maybe we should do the area and perimeter of angles of shapes just to think that you could do things. So this would just be a perfect triangle. 24 square units. So this would have to be 24, so that this could be 24. What's 24 plus 24? 48. So now we're just done with that. Okay. So I'm going to have you all pair up in groups of 3. Not pairs of 3. Pairs of, 3. This, Chanel, hi. Okay, so I'm going to have you all pair up in groups of 3. Okay. And you guys are going to go through each page, probably. Well, never mind. I don't know yet. Sheikha was on. Hi. Okay. So what I'm gonna have you do for the remainder of class today, you guys are gonna be doing. You guys are gonna be testing each other on Pythagorean theorem. My name is LaShawn. I am 4 RM, India, where are you from? I'm from the United States, obviously. I know I look a little bit Canadian, but I'm actually not Canadian. I am American. So, moment. Okay. So, okay. So, like, why are we doing things like this if we're just finding the Pythagorean theorem of anything? Okay. So why are we using the Pythagorean theorem? Well, we're using the Pythagorean theorem to express ourselves, what the Pythagorean theorem is. So, what actually is the Pythagorean theorem? Pythagoras' theory. Okay? Okay. Oh, okay. Are you a teacher? Yeah. Which subject? Mathematics. Yeah, I teach mathematics. Yes. I teach. Yeah, this period is geometry as of right now. I teach grade 7 mathematics. Like about half an hour from now, maybe. I teach grade 8 mathematics and I teach algebra 1. Next school year, I teach algebra 2, preferably. But if you're wondering if I teach calculus, no, I don't. Well, I'm normally not a fan of calculus because I've not learned calculus in my life. Huh? Suzanne and Nazan, 927. Hey, I'm Sermi from Turkey. Hi. Okay. It's just really nice meeting people from around the world, isn't it? Okay. So, it's only 8:30. It's only 8:35. So, I'm student of standard 10. You know we are also study maths. Wait, you're in grade 10? Well, so then I could teach geometry. Wait. But my geometry class gets out in like 22 minutes, I think. About. It's 6:30 a.m. now. What the? It's 6. Wait a minute. You're from Hawaii, maybe. Sort of. Yeah, you're probably from 6 a.m.? Well, for me, it's 8:30 already. And Turkey. Okay. Or okay. 8. It's 8 here, Turkey. Oh, you mean it's 6 p.m. in Turkey? Hi, Susanna. And Century. Semi. Okay. So, thank you all for watching this live stream. This is my 26th live stream from my whole entire YouTube career. So, what is your real name? Okay. I'm guessing people are just doing whatever. Okay. I'm currently at 417 subscribers. So, unless if I check it, I'm at 417 subscribers. So, thank you all for participating into wording with me in my live stream. I am going to be, okay, so, yeah. If I reach 450 subscribers, then I'm most likely going to be doing a mathematical ASMR. Okay. Yeah, I'm Sebastian from Sebastian Science Mathematics. So, thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hopefully will see you again in my next live stream, which will probably be either 9:02 or 11:41, depending on what my lesson plans say. So, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. But before I leave, I'm going to read the people's comments. So, my name is Simon. Are you girl? Hey teacher, what is your name? Yeah, I'm Sebastian from Sebastian Simon's Mathematics. My age? Yeah, I don't normally tell you my age, but I'll keep a social secret countdown to my birthday. Oh, okay, bye, teacher. Bye. Yeah, I'm normally like 14-ish, maybe. 15, I don't know. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. I think you're age 22. Why do you think that I'm from? Why do you think that I'm 22? Well, 22. Okay, no. Bye. Okay, bye. I'll see you next time. Bye.